Hello and welcome to the Shareholder Committee meeting on Thursday the 25th of March. So there's myself, there's Councillor de Gorn and there's Steve Morrell from Make It York. So if we start with the agenda, declarations of interest. Any?
Yeah.
Andy?
For the sake of consistency, as declared last time, personal non-prejudicial interest in relation to Make It York, as Councillor Craghill is director of one of the directors of Make It York.
Okay, thanks for that. Minutes, can we approve the minutes and sign them from the last meeting on the 4th of March?
I'm happy to approve the minutes. Yeah,
I'm happy to approve them as well. When we get to the relevant area where it's confidential financial business information, we will have the exclusion. I'm assuming we will have the exclusion of press and public. Is that acceptable?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, great. Thank you. Yep. Okay, so we have no public participation. So then it's straight into Steve for you to present your report before we go into private session.
Into private. Thank you. So as you know, Sean unfortunately couldn't be available today, but I said I could hold a meeting myself.
Fantastic.
As said previously in the last meeting, obviously Make It York has suffered significantly, like any hospitality and retail business, and has maintained and used the furlough scheme to a reasonable extent, losing out on its biggest income earning event of the year, which is Christmas, has a significant effect on its finances and obviously the finances of York Council, because we were able to pay the rent for the market, which we clarified I think in December and January with you, and we've presented an updated forecast for changes that have happened since the last set of forecasts we gave you, to show changes in staffing and obviously the new rules and the new lockdowns and how that's affected our business. And obviously that's a commercially sensitive document. And which we'll discuss later on.
Yeah, which is what I suggest we do. Andy, do you have any questions?
No, just obviously to thank you for coming to this. As was minuted in the last meeting, it was felt we needed a bit more detailed discussion as shareholders, which is why we had this extra meeting. Wasn't on the original schedule of meetings, but we've asked for this so that we can go through it in a bit more detail. But as you said, with it being commercial confidentiality, I think Paula and myself want to have a bit more flexibility to discuss the detail of that and understand the implications of that for the council.
Absolutely, and again, I must echo Andy's thanks for you coming and also making all the details available. But I think that's probably where we need to draw a halt to the public meeting and go into private session to discuss the commercially sensitive documents that you've sent us. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Okay.